starfish. The starfish lived 1,000 years ago. It was big, dangerous, and very poisonous. The starfish was as big as an elephant. It was bigger than all other fish and also stronger than the others. When the starfish killed the smaller ones, its eyes got big yellow stars. All the people who saw the starfish were in shock. But the fish was not just angry, it could also be friendly. When it was really friendly, the children rode on it. It was funny and also dangerous to do so, because it could kill all of them just with one bite. The starfish had a big nose and big eyes, but its mouth was very small. That looked really funny.
The poachy. The poachy was a mixture of an egg and a cat. The poachy lived in Atlantis a long time ago. The poachy could live underwater or on land, but every 15 minutes it needs air. Many see one had it because they said the dark monsters couldn't get them. It was friendly and very, very sweet. But at the beginning it was a normal egg. It came out at the 24th of December. Normally it was a surprise for little children because it came out at Christmas. But you should be careful because the poachy could fly away if you didn't give love. One Christmas day a child forgot the poachy. He didn't give the poachy love. One day her mother opened the window and the poachy flew away. The poachy flew to her house and it flew right into the hands of a little child with the name Emily. She gave the poachy love and it lived 50 years with her.
The squiggy. The squiggy was half squirrel and half turtle. It was as small as a cat, and it could walk on 2 legs. It had a blue hard shell, but it was a gentle animal. It had a long bushy tail of a squirrel. The squiggy was very intelligent. A wild squiggy lived in the cave behind the big waterfall in Atlantis. It was always happy and funny. Many Atlanteans had this as a pet, because it was so sweet. It needed a cage with land and water. The squiggy was small, but very fast. It ran on 4 legs, because it was faster than on 2 legs. At midnight, a full moon, a wild squiggy went on the waterfall mountain and jumped down the waterfall, whee, into the lake. It could make bubbles with its mouth. The squiggy was a popular, sweet, intelligent, happy and funny animal.
The speedy ring. The speedy ring looked like a mouse with 2 wings. It had ears as long as the ears of a rabbit. It had bigger eyes than a whale, but it was very small. The mouth was big and violet, with more than 50 teeth. The speedy ring had a very long tongue. It lived on the moon. It ate dust and sand. It was clever and intelligent, but it was very dangerous. The speedy ring was more poisonous than a typhoon. It could fly, but it couldn't run very fast. It lived 1,000 years ago.
The crocodile. The crocodile was a kind of crocodile. The crocodile lived 5,000 years ago. It was a crocodile with as long feet as a giraffe. It lived in the land and on the sea, in the sea and on the land around Atlantis. And it had 3 eyes. It ate fish and meat. It could be 150 years old. It mostly liked people. It only was bad when people threw things at it. Then, when people came too near, the crocodile ate them.
but mostly the crocodile was friendly.
The Brodino. The Brodino lived in Austria 20,000 years ago. It was a kind of dragon and a kind of tiger. It could run very fast on long distances, and it could swim very fast. It was very bad. It killed 500 people every year. It ate fish, whale, fruits and people. It flew around Austria and destroyed cities and countries. In the winter it had its babies. When you came too close to the babies, the Brodino killed you with his big teeth, because it protected its babies. The Brodino died out because there was a new kind of cat, and it was very dangerous, the tiger. So the tiger was the new boss of the world.
The Papagugulaptapadongasse, short from pupils. The Papagugulaptapadongasse was an animal that could fly, swim and run. It lived in Spain, in the USA and in Brazil. It could swim very fast, over 200 kilometers per hour, and run very fast too, over 500 kilometers per hour. And the best thing was, it could fly very fast, very fast, over 3,000 kilometers per hour. It did everything that it wanted to eat. It was as big as a very big dog. It died out because the people were more intelligent than the papoose.
The lynx octopus bird. The lynx octopus bird was a big green animal. It ran fast on the land and it swam faster than any other fish. The best thing of this animal was, it was the fastest bird in the air. It was faster than a jet plane. The lynx octopus bird was a friendly animal. It helped persons in danger. It also helped Atlanteans. When you were in danger, the lynx octopus bird was there in a few minutes. It swam in the Atlantic Sea very often. It could be 200 years old. The lynx octopus bird was the nicest animal in the world.
The Dolce. The Dolce was a kind of dolphin and cheetah. It lived in the sea and on the land. It was the biggest and the fastest animal in the world. It had 8,000 teeth and it could run and swim 140 kilometers per hour. It ate fish and meat. When the Dolce was more dangerous than a lion. When the Dolce swam in the sea, all fish were very scared. In a split second, the Dolce killed the fish. When the Dolce saw a lion, it killed the lion and ate the meat. The Dolce had more scales than a shark. It had red scales on its head and red eyes. The Dolce had more coat than a lion. It was the cleverest animal in the world. Every year it killed 400 lions and 400 fish and ate them.